Chester, the breast molester, Super NASCAR the third, but you can call me Groove NASCAR, and I am your host with the most. And with that I say, welcome back to the Dumpster Fire Show. Arg, I'm a fucking wizard. Roll the credits. On the Dumpster Fire Show, we're going to have a slightly different episode though. Instead of me discussing one of my other immensely deep and philosophical ideas, today we are going to be talking about something somewhat more material, more tangible, if you will. Today we're going to talk about what I consider to be one of my biggest baddie fumbles in fact, one of my biggest baddie fumbles of my entire life. So, the story begins is I'm in grade 2 in primary school, right? And there was this kid, let's call him Jeffrey. You know what? Let's call him Jeffrey. Jeffrey was a weird kid. I was a weird kid too. But like Jeffrey was one of those magnifying glass weird kids. I should have fucking realized that, but I was like fucking, I don't know, like 10, 12? I don't fucking know. Unimportant. Well, anyways, this story begins with Jeffrey inviting me over to his house for a play date, okay? Me and Jeffrey aren't really that fucking good friends. I guess he was like trying to be, because like weirdness and whatnot, I guess he thought maybe we'd get along. We were also both like somewhat brown, and maybe that's also another reason he felt like he could relate or some shit like that. So we chilling at Jeffrey's house. The dude has like fucking 6 greyhounds. Really nice fucking house. Rich kid. Cool. We're playing with his little cars. Like, you know those cars that like spin around the track that you build for them? Cool shit. Kid is very cool. Then Jeffrey is like, hey Groovy, why don't we go swim? And I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm not really very good at swimming. I really wasn't. But I was like, sure, dude, like let's hang out. I'm here to hang out with you and whatnot. So we swimming and everything. I try my best to stay out of the fucking deep end. This dude doesn't have like one of those steps to the deep end thing. It has like a direct slope down to the deep end, right? So if I'm in the deep end for like any amount of time, because I can't fucking swim, die. So I'm staying around the edge of the pool so I can continuously hang on to the rim of the pool to stay safe and not fucking die, okay? All is well, dog. All is fucking well. I'm tired. And I'm like, I'm done chilling. So I decide I'm gonna sit on the outside of the pool. So I'm sitting at the edge of the fucking pool, and Jeffrey for some reason is sitting behind me. We just finished our snacks and we're just chilling, right? I'm dangling my feet in the water. All is fucking well, right? Right? You fucking think so. And then Jeffrey fucking kicks me into the deep end of the pool. I could not swim. As I said before, and I repeat now, I could not swim. I was already previously traumatized by the deepness of water because I was a cocky brat of a child, and I decided to jump into the deep end. But luckily that time, I was at the school pool, and my swim instructor, thank whoever, I think her name was, you are fucking godsend. You are the reason that the earth gets to keep me for another fucking 80 years. Thank you, and Jesus thanks you too, Katrina, whoever the fuck you are, if you remember me. I was fucking traumatized by deep water. I still remember that fucking day faintly of like watching the bubbles above me dissipate, the rim of my eyes get darker, and I'm thinking, holy shit, this might be the end before a hand plunges down to grab me. That was the first time I drowned. The second time I drowned, shit went black, bro. I didn't inhale water. Like, I was still safe, but I just closed my eyes and kind of accepted it. Because, like, it's not the fucking first time. I was like, you know what? God decided that this is time, bro. This is your time. I was like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm done. I accept it. And then I hear,
job done.
Jeffrey's fine-ass mom jumps in to save me, bro. Baddie saves me, bro.
When he invited me over, this little ne'er-do-well probably thought to himself, I've invited this little negroid to my house, mother. Let's see if she can really swim.
And as she dived and plunged herself into those forsaken waters, and as this glorious Valkyrie managed to fucking save me by the skin of my teeth, I
barely made it. She managed to grab me up and pull me out. And as she got up out of it, peel base to base, all I saw was a true goddess, true and beautiful, and as the liquid so eloquently and elegantly dripped off her glistening body, and as the cloth clung so quaintly to the silhouette and the figure of this big, beautiful colored queen, I could do nothing but shed tears, not out of fear for my life, not out of fear for what had previously taken place, but at the mere sight of this beauty, this unforeseen greatness, this godliness.
And then she proceeded to make us a sandwich, but it was rye, and I just don't fuck with rye, okay? It's fucking gross, and it's dry, and it's nasty, and it gets stuck in your fucking teeth. It's just, ugh, and it's mosach, and it's just... I just don't fuck with rye. I don't. For the shop, I should have fucking pretended that I'm fucking drowned, get some CPR up in his...
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know why I did that. There's no one to high five here. I was in the moment.
But anywho,
this woman, she pulls up with like, you know those like those semi tights, those semi black leggings, like the ones that are like, I don't know, they made out of that like weird shiny stretchy material that still feels like fabric, whatever the fuck those are, and a white tee, no bra, bro. I don't know what the fuck she was doing inside. She just heard this. She jumped in to save me. To this day, she is the reason that I have an addiction to
big booty Latinas.
beautiful big titty, but naked women just don't fall up the sky, you know.
But let's get to the end of the Jeffrey part before I get to the bag fumble. The worst part wasn't the fact that he kicked me in. Jeffrey was a fucking serial killer in the making, and pretty much everyone knew it. I wanted to be the fucking nice guy. I just wanted to say I'm 6'2", by the way, and I speak like 72 different languages, and my eyes are like hazel, but at the same time they're like extremely blue, and I got dreads and like a 72-inch dick. And the only reason I didn't beat the fuck out of that little shit was because his fine-ass mom was towering over me. She was a big-ass lady, but fine nonetheless. Jeffrey's mom, may God bless your beautiful body, ma'am. I mean absolutely no disrespect. 10 out of 10 would still hit. That pissed me off wasn't the fact that he pushed me in. It was the fact that he fucking lied about it. This motherfucker said that I am the fucking boogeyman, bro. That was his fucking reason. He said, I thought I saw the boogeyman.
Thomas had never seen such bullshit before.
At the time, I didn't know that was potentially racist. So maybe he was just being racist, and he was just like, that's my fucking target. He cannot swim. I'm gonna drown that motherfucker. Like, yo, I still, like, did you just walk up to see me die, bro? Like, you just, like, after you kicked me in, you just stood over to the side of the pool, looking at me menacingly. I don't remember seeing you, but I remember you being behind me and you being the reason that I ended up in the pool. And you could jump in to save me, Jeffrey. Wherever the fuck you are, I hope you get herpes. Not really. I'm kind of actually over it. But anyways, I should have f***ed his mom. I should have f***ed his mom in front of him and made him watch. That is the biggest bag fumble of my life. F*** that nigga. Fuck his dad, fuck his dogs, fuck, except for his mom. And all jokes aside though, like, if Jeffrey's mom is like actually like currently watching, if you're watching this, Jeffrey's mom, thank you for not letting me die in your pool. That was very nice of you. Like and subscribe. Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, she did have a husband, but
That's just not my problem. Niggas talking shit. Bitches talking shit is my problem.
yeah, that motherfucker caught another case in my school, ended up having to fucking move. Fuck that guy. Peace and love to everybody else. Enjoy your fucking weekend. What does a nigga have to do to get some CPR?